former FBI lawyer now under criminal investigation for allegedly altering a document related to the 2016 surveillance of the Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. The finding is expected to be part of the Justice Department Inspector General's report. Horowitz turned over the evidence to John Durham, the federal prosecutor. That's significant as well. It's unknown how significant the altered documents are. However, they were significant enough for the Inspector General to put it over to the John Durham, the counsel that's been charged with finding out what happened here. You just finished these hearings on impeachment, and now this information is coming out, and Inspector General's report due in early December.
The very fact that the Inspector General has already referred this to John Durham, to me, Jay, that is crystal clear evidence that this is significant. Because I will just tell you, an Inspector General is generally very reticent to do that. Generally, he wants to keep all of his findings together so that he can weave them into one conclusive report he can turn over at one time and sort of be done with it. The fact that he came upon this and thought it was so significant and so likely to be deemed worthy of prosecution that he has already turned that over to John Durham, Jay, I don't think we have to guess if it's significant.
There's been a criminal referral because a FBI attorney fundamentally altered. It'd be like altering evidence, basically. This is altering evidence behind a secret court, so it's about as serious as it gets, as Preet said. And this, again, would blow the doors off of why we even spent time on Mueller, because we would all know, like Adam Schiff's impeachment theory that started off with a lie about the whistleblower, this then would have started off with tampered evidence by the FBI. So you don't think that the government's out to get the president?
There's a legal consequence to this. Altering evidence that may well have served as the basis of an investigation, Harry, is called the fruit of the poisonous tree.
Absolutely. So not only does this certainly provide exculpatory evidence with respect to the individual that was targeted by this FISA warrant, who was likely unwarranted, it likely provides incriminating evidence with respect to the agent/lawyer who altered the document. And that individual ought to be, if true, prosecuted criminally to the fullest extent of the law.
I don't know how someone's alterations rise to the level of criminality if they don't alter, of course, the substance. So it's CNN, it's these reporters, they're trying to have it both ways. I think they also probably
don't know exactly what the document is.
Don't know exactly what the document is. But what we now know is that there is some shady dealings going down at our top law enforcement agency. It's why Americans don't trust the FBI. It's why Americans shouldn't trust Maine FBI in Washington, D.C., or the CIA in Washington, D.C. at Langley. I'm not talking about field officers. I'm not talking about agents who work all over the country and world. I'm talking about the government leaders and the people who work under them, their lawyers, their top policy people. They've been out to get this president since before he took the oath of office.